beautiful people of the internet, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jaden. I post a lot of lifestyle content, but also self-help content. Basically, I try things out and document it all for you guys to see, and then give my final thoughts on the things that I'm doing. But this one is adjacent to all that kind of stuff. But this video is going to be content that I don't often post about. It maybe happens like once a year because I'm going on a pretty big trip, and that takes a lot of planning and a lot of money and a lot of time. Last year I went to Korea. 3 years ago I also went to Korea, but those have both been with my mom, and this one's actually gonna be a solo trip. Yeah, technically there are gonna be a bunch of other girls there. It's a girls trip, but these girls are strangers, so it's kind of a solo trip because I'm going by myself, doing all the travel by myself, and I'm gonna meet people there that I don't know. So pretty much a solo trip, which is so weird. I never thought my first solo trip would be to Indonesia, but here we are. If you guys don't know, this trip has been in the works for about a year now. Look, it was kind of impulsive. It was announced pretty soon after my last breakup, and I was just like, fuck it, let's do something crazy. So yeah, we're doing it. But I am not in my prime state right now. My apartment is a mess. I don't have my nails done for the first time in forever. Obviously not packed because I still have 10 days until I leave. The majority of my big stuff is done. I made sure all of my documents are in check. So I already have my e-visa, my arrival fee, and then I'll have to do my customs declaration form 3 days before I go. I'll have to activate my eSIM right before I go. But like all of that's figured out. Obviously my flights are booked. Everything is booked. And I have all of that big information put into a binder. The last few things I do need to put into the binder are like different locations I'd want to go to that are in the area that I'll already be in that day. I also want to make a medication list, I think. I want to put my packing list into my binder. I want to put a budget into my binder. Yeah, I think that about covers it all. Oh, and another thing, I did order my currency from my bank. Considering the time, I don't think it's gonna be in today. It's probably gonna be in by Monday. Today is Thursday, July 3rd. Tomorrow's the 4th, so I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I can stay up late and edit and clean and read, but I do have kind of a busy weekend. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time with my boyfriend, and we're just gonna be hanging out because, to be fair, I'm not gonna see him for a week and a half, and I've never been away from him that long, so I do want to like spend some time with him before I go. So I don't want to be doing a ton of editing over the weekend, but I do have 4 videos left to upload as of now. I have this one and one other one to film, and then I'm gonna edit all of them. I'm gonna try not to overwhelm myself anymore with that kind of stuff. Honestly, I was feeling like shit today, but I felt like I really needed a Gatorade, and then I drank half of this and I feel a little bit better, so I guess my Gatorade solved my problems. But I don't want to like overexert myself, because if I am getting sick or whatever, I'm not inviting that energy. I do think I'm PMSing because my period's supposed to start in 4 days, so this week will probably be a lot of me being on my period and not motivated, but we have to do what we have to do. I think that's enough of an intro. I talked about it some in my July reset video, but there's a bunch of things I want to do. I want to deep clean my entire apartment, which I'm gonna do after I finish this little intro thing because it is disgusting, and one of my favorite things is to come back to a really clean apartment when I do go on a trip. And I'm gonna do like a little refresh right before I leave, but I have a bunch of big stuff that needs to happen right now, so we're gonna do that. I want to finish reading my book and then go to the library and get a new set of books. That's a big one. I'll have to download all of my stuff that I want to do on the plane, figure out what shows I want to watch, what books I want to read, all of that. I need to do my nails. I think I'm just gonna do them once, and then I'll do another set maybe when I'm there, or maybe I'll redo them right before I leave. It just feels like the worst timing for me to have 10 days until I leave right now, but I'll probably put those on after I finish cleaning everything. As I said, I do want to put some more things in my binder, but that is not top priority. If I don't finish that, then just like whatever. I thought I was gonna have a lot more time to finish that up, but I might not, and that's okay. There's probably a bunch of very specific things that I'm missing in this, but those are like the big ones as far as I know. Obviously we have to pack. I think if I think about the details of all of this too much, I'm gonna freak out. So I need to get started on cleaning, and if I need a break between cleaning, I'm gonna edit. So let me get these files transferred over right now while I'm doing the cleaning. I also want to film a short form form video of me cleaning today. I'm sorry, this is how my brain works. I'm all over the place. This is a lot. Let's just go. Let's just get into it. Okay, we're gonna start in here, my living room, because it's the least daunting. I can only think of a very few choice things I need to do in here, which is vacuum, wipe down my window. That's mostly it. So let's get started. Just a couple tasks done in the living room and that's all complete. I thought I would feel motivated to go to my kitchen after this, but turns out I absolutely don't. So we're gonna move on to the bedroom, which is gonna be a little bit worse than the living room considering just some of the stuff I've moved out here, but still shouldn't be too big of a task. It's been 3 hours. I've pretty much hit a wall, but we do have 2 out of 4 clean rooms. I just really don't want to do my bathroom or my kitchen. So I said that if I was feeling this way, I was gonna take a break and do some editing. I actually thought about it and I think I should go to the gym instead. So I'm gonna go to the gym. After that, I'm gonna shower. I already ate dinner. Ooh, I guess I shouldn't shower before I finish cleaning. Okay, maybe I'll go to the gym and then I'll come back and I'll keep cleaning and then I'll shower after. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I just went for a quick 30 minutes in the gym and that was enough to make me feel better and enough to make me feel like I did something. So let's hit this bathroom. There's not a ton to do in here, but it's more exciting for me than the kitchen right now. So we're gonna do this and we only have a kitchen left, so it shouldn't be that hard to finish it off from there. So bathroom is done and I've been really enjoying taking baths lately. I do have to get my nails done and that includes my toes and I have to read. So I think I'm gonna get in here with a bubble bath, specifically with Epsom salt, so that my legs feel a little bit better. And I'm gonna paint my toes and then read a chapter while they're drying and while I'm soaking. This isn't like my shower yet. I'm gonna shower later. This is literally just to soak and to let my legs heal while I wait for my phone to charge too, because I'm filming short form and I can't do that if my phone's dead. But we'll tackle the kitchen after this, which is why I'm not doing my actual fingernails. Otherwise, I definitely would while I'm taking a bath. But I wanna make sure this apartment is clean first. Guys, I don't know what just happened, but I was in the middle of cleaning, you know, and before I went to do my kitchen, of course, before I went to do my kitchen, because I've been procrastinating that all day, I was like, let me just sit down and start editing this video so that I don't have to do it all in one go later. Then I finished it. Like, I just locked in. I was literally sitting up, like, all the way, like, because I was preparing to get up. I wasn't preparing to actually edit it all the way through. I never, like, really fully relaxed. And I think it took me, like, an hour and a half. But I still just locked in into the entire thing. So this is gonna be uploaded tonight. That means with 10 days until I leave, I only have 3 videos left to upload and I'll be off tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and then next Saturday. That's plenty of time to finish all of this up. I'm excited. Even though I'm really not gonna have a lot of time this weekend, I pretty much just have tomorrow and then I'm kind of like booked up for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I think I'll be fine. I'll do a lot of editing on Tuesday, on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I think I'll be able to finish an entire another video tomorrow and maybe I'll just start editing this one. I'm also filming the apartment tour tomorrow, so that will be done as well, at least filming wise. So my plan for tomorrow is to wake up, eat breakfast, go to the gym, come back, clean my kitchen, do my nails, and then edit up until Kyle gets here, and then we're gonna film my apartment tour, and then we'll go watch the fireworks for 4th of July. So I'll probably film a little bit tomorrow morning and then I'll just disappear until like Tuesday. I'm a little bit worried about finishing up my binder and my itinerary and everything, but like I said, I'm pretty set to actually go now. Like, there's just a bunch of extra stuff that I want to do just for funsies, but I'll be okay if I don't. Main priority here is the videos. I read a good bit of my book while I was taking a bath, but I want to make some really serious progress in it. Also, Jenny and Georgia got really good, so hopefully I can finish it or almost finish it while I'm cleaning tomorrow. But while this is exporting, I'm gonna lay down in bed. I'm probably gonna post a short form video if I have anything I can post. Not sure. But I'll do a little bit of editing on that and then I'm just gonna read for the rest of the night until I fall asleep. So that's my plans. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. So surprise, surprise guys, I didn't film on Friday. Today is Sunday, which means my last full weekend before this trip is coming to a close and I still have a few things I need to figure out. You can see I have my phone set up on a tripod right here. That's because I'm doing a little short form series. I think every single day this week, like what I'm doing leading up to my trip. And really, I think I can find a little something every single day. But as I think I've said already, I feel pretty ready. I just have a few lingering things that may help if I do them. So I think I'm gonna start with the things that stress me out more than the others. And by the time that Sunday rolls around, I may have some stuff that I still want to do, but I don't need to do. At this point, I don't really have anything else I need to do. It's just a want. But yeah, I might as well work on some of that right now. I don't feel great today. I actually started my period yesterday, which is perfect because that means I'll have at least a day or two, probably more like 3 days where I'm not on my period and I'm feeling better before I have to get on this plane. But it's still hard for me to film. It's still hard for me to like do a bunch of things when I'm feeling like this. So I kind of just want to do a little bit and then lay low for the rest of the night. My main thing is I'm trying to drink a ton of water because I've been dehydrated. I think like the last 3 days I haven't drank a lot of water, which I know I'm supposed to be keeping my routine post 75 soft. I don't know. I don't know what happened in the last few days. I just haven't been into it as much. So today I'm gonna aim for a gallon. I don't know if that's gonna happen considering it's 6 o'clock right now, but we're gonna hope for the best and have some salmon and rice and broccoli cooking, of course. Maybe gonna take an iron pill today just to make sure these period effects aren't gonna bother me too much. Other than that, I do have a medication list. I want to like put that into a Google Doc and have that ready to print so I can put that in my binder. And I wanna move all that medication into my closet, and I think I'm going to check all my baggage restrictions, make sure that I have the right sizes, and kind of start putting them in a packing area. And that's where I'm gonna keep track of everything that I want. Also gonna start making a packing list. I don't think it's gonna be my full official packing list, but just like throw everything out there that I am thinking about. And as I go through the week, if I'm thinking of anything else that I need, I can add it in. Honestly, I probably should have started that a long time ago, but I think I have a pretty good idea of what I want to bring. For electronics, it's only gonna be my phone and my camera and then my microphone, maybe a tiny tripod, but I'm not bringing my Oura ring. I'm gonna put it in rest mode, not bringing my iPad, not bringing my laptop. Of course, I'll need my chargers with all of those things. I'll need like my wallet and all of my like identification stuff, all of my documents to get there. Definitely need to make sure I have my passport. Clothes I think is gonna be pretty simple because it's gonna be a lot of like tanks and then just swimsuit, very light clothes. I think I do want to buy like a couple more things, and I'm so frustrated about it because I really have like so little money at this point. But there's just like one more thing clothes wise that I need, which is just like some shorts. And then I had something earlier and I forgot, so that's gonna come back to me and I'll make sure I have that. But that's why I'm doing this now, and we're gonna make sure nothing gets forgotten. So I think I'm gonna work on that packing list first, and I'm gonna figure out my luggage sizes, then I'll pull that all out and we'll start moving things in that area. I feel like I've been being a bit of a bad vlogger again. The last time I filmed was Sunday, where I started my little like what I'm doing every single day to prep for the trip, and I've been pretty consistent with that so far. So like if you want the nitty-gritty, those videos are there on my shorts page. But yeah, I haven't been doing great at like filming the whole process. Really, the last few days it's been a lot of working on my binder and like my actual information, like my documentation, my packing list and all of that, and editing, reading mostly. I still have 2 videos left to edit, but I'm basically done with this one, the one that you're watching right now. I've edited everything up to this point, so there shouldn't be that much left to edit when Sunday rolls around. In other news, I finished my binder. So it's very simple. It just looks like this. And I have all these different tabs for different things. So I have my info. This is essentially all of my like important documentation. Then I have my itinerary. Not gonna show either one of these because there's too much information on there. I have my packing list like divided by different categories. I have my money tab. Definitely like willing to show you guys my budget, but also like I'm willing to do a whole video on it if you guys want that broken down. I have my culture pages, so this is just like customs and like the language, different common phrases and pronunciations. We have locations, which is just general maps of the area. And then we have emergency contacts, which first of all is just like the embassy and all of the like emergency numbers in Indonesia. But then I also have like my personal contacts. And then I went to Chase and I did get some money. This is like over 1 million rupiah. It's insane, but I think these bills are way too big. They're not going to be able to be used used in like markets and stuff. Like, I don't know if anyone's gonna break these, but you live and you learn. That's really all I've been up to, is working on this binder and editing, and then I finished my entire rest of my book on Monday. I also went to the library. I really wanted to talk you guys like through what I was thinking about getting, but I just didn't do that. Ended up getting a new Ali Hazelwood book alongside The Love Hypothesis, which I already had. I bought this on my way to Korea 3 years ago and haven't picked it up since then. Mind you, that was the first book I tried to read of Ali Hazelwood. Didn't do it. Proceeded to read Bride on my last trip to Korea 1 year ago, and now have read like 4 or 5 books of hers. I got another Christina Lauren book. After the Paradise Problem, I am like hooked and I need more immediately, so I got that one. Then I wanted to get Beach Read because I heard a bunch of people say it's the perfect summer book, and I thought it really fit the vibe, but it wasn't at the library, so I got Book Lovers, which I'm perfectly fine with that. I've not read any Emily Henry books at this point, but I feel like at least the other two are very reliable authors for me. There's no way that they aren't entertaining to me. And if I manage to finish 4 books in a 10-day time frame, I have more on my Kindle, and I have some Netflix shows downloaded, and I have some offline Word documents for me to write. So that's where I've been at. I also bought just a few more things off of Amazon just to kind of fill in the gaps. One of them is this phone strap because I got super paranoid about the monkeys and I'm scared of my phone getting stolen. But most of it is clothes. I think I'll probably film for 1 more day, probably Saturday, when I'm packing and finishing everything up, and then we'll be done. Then we'll be off and it'll officially start the actual Bali vlog. Isn't that crazy? I guess I'll see you guys the day before I leave. Guys, I'm leaving for Bali today. I cannot believe how quickly the time has passed. It felt like it was months and months and months and months, and then it was all of a sudden the next day. But I feel like I'm about as ready as I can be. I finished up all of my packing last night, besides like those few just small remaining things that you have to wait until the day of. And the last thing I have to do is edit this video, which it's all edited up to this point, this clip. So I did just want to do a little outro. I do wish I filmed more of the details of everything, but you know how it is. I feel like I'm getting better. It's not perfect. Oh, I also need to do my nails again today. They lasted me about a week, so I'm scared to see if my next set will last the entire time I'm there. We just gotta be hopeful, and if not, I'll just get them done at a salon over there. But yeah, I think this is all I have for you guys. I'm gonna finish up editing this video. If you're watching this right now when it was uploaded, then I'm gonna be currently in Bali at the time. So I would encourage you guys to check out my Instagram and my TikTok. I'll be posting more real-time updates. I'm so excited for all the TikToks I'll have to make. It's gonna be a really fun trip. Packing was hard. I really cut it close, but I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be life-changing. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait to show you guys what I get up to. I can't believe that like you guys will have this and then next week's video will be my vlog. Like, that's wild to me. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. My boyfriend is picking us up McGriddles right now, and we're gonna eat that and watch the last 50 States video that we can watch together before I come back. So I'm gonna have withdrawals the whole time from not being able to watch Ryan and Haley. And I also think we're gonna get on Big Brother when we come back too. Lots of fun eras waiting for me when I get back, but I'm so excited to be in like my little beachy tropical island era. Okay, that's all. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and just being here and kind of helping hold me accountable for getting all my shit done. It really helps knowing that I have you guys watching, and all of you guys' support means the absolute most to me. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like, leave a comment, and if you're feeling generous, you can even subscribe. I do hope to see you guys all in the next video in my Bali vlog, but if not, bye-bye.